Back to Formula Costco. We are back, and it is officially season number 6. This is our exhibition race. We are in Baku, and just for the exhibition race, we have some special things that are not usually in um, our F1 races that we usually do. We have a custom grid, and we have a prize for whoever wins, $10. I am Normie, of course, as always, and BB and Potato is also back with us in the booth. Still should be fun though, and ending his
My
driving
prey.
career and making his booth debut is Josh Brown himself. Welcome, Josh.
Hello. The driving career didn't go very well. Hopefully this is better.
All right, so we have a custom grid, as I said, with Aaron and Logan on the front row, and just like that, the 5 lights are on. They are out, and away we go. We are back for season number 6. Into turn 1, Aaron gets the jump on Logan. They're side by side for second with McKinnon, and it's an Alpine 1-2 as McKinnon makes the pass on the opening corner. They're still side by side. Joey and Benjo, the Williams teammates, going at it. There's a crash. McKinnon's in the wall in turn number 2, and there's a virtual safety car. That did not take long.
The camera angle was so bad I couldn't tell what happened.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, I just saw caution pop up and then saw an Alpine spun around and couldn't exactly tell what was going on.
So Aaron leads them, and McKinnon, after starting third, will drop to 8th and have to pit here because his front wing is completely gone, and he's in the wall again. So we had Banjo, Joey, DeMeo, Slurp, Cole. It's going to take some time to get used to these new cars as well that these guys are in.
Yeah, but
We have Aaron and McKinnon in the Alpines, Logan in the Mercedes now, Banjo and Joey, the Williams teammates, DeMeo, your defending champion, in a Red Bull now with Rowdy as his teammate. Slurp in a Ferrari, Cole back in McLaren. And some other names that are not here tonight. Chan is also Logan's teammate at Mercedes, so. Still under VSC after a lap 1 incident with McKinnon.
Slurp
And Slurp just hit the back of DeMeo.
Yeah, somebody just lost a win.
And
10.
my
Oh,
goodness, and a 10-second penalty for both. Wow. And Slurp's going to drop to 7th with wing damage and a penalty as we're back green. Aaron has a
Just
1.3
stab.
second lead just like that. And
Oh,
he's in the wall! Aaron hits the
Well,
wall! Oh my goodness, this opening lap hasn't even gotten done yet, and the race has been crazy.
This keeps happening. It's not going to take long for Cole and DeMeo to get through the field, but we'll see.
So Aaron takes fastest lap of the 1:59.7, an absolute flyer. Joey passes Banjo for third, and now it's going to look to get by Logan with DRS.
Yeah,
Through
it's like-
turn number 2 on the back of the Mercedes. Joey flying here with DRS. Logan going to block low. Joey going to go high, and they will be side by side. And Joey with the DRS looks to clear, but Logan's still there. They're still going to be side by side. Close quarters racing, but Joey gets the move done.
it's like Slurp and McKinnon forgot it was a virtual safety car, not a normal one. Both came flying into the pack when they're supposed to keep pace. Both got penalties and damage.
So not the start either of them we're looking for here in this exhibition race. Aaron still leads, but Joey is flying. He's the biggest mover so far in the first 2 laps, and he is just like that on the back of Aaron for the lead.
He didn't waste any time getting up there.
Joey 6 poles last season, but could not break through and get the podium. Looking to start season 6 with a bang here in his new ride. And Aaron struggling here for pace as Joey's going to look to the outside. Into sector 3, they go side by side for the lead. Aaron trying to run him wide. He does run him wide, a little bit too wide there. But Joey keeps his foot in it. And they're still going to be side by side, and Joey clears them on the outside. Joey from 5th to 1st in 2 laps.
Aaron hit the wall afterwards, too. Bounce off the wall. He should be
And
fine.
here comes, he's in the wall, and there's a big crash. Aaron, oh my gosh, I don't know how he ghosted right there, but that saved the entire field from getting wiped out. And Logan's in the pits, probably with damage as well. And it just went from bad to worse. Oh my goodness, Aaron has no front wing and almost absolutely cleaned out Slurp into turn 1. He missed him by an inch. And Logan is going to call it a race. And Aaron has also stopped in turn 2.
Oh, wait, no, I think Aaron's actually trying to get it going.
So yellows are out for Logan and Aaron. Just Logan now as Aaron has gotten back going. So now Joey and Banjo lead with DeMeo third. Cole, then Slurp, who has the 10-second penalty, then Aaron. DeMeo starting to put pressure on Banjo for second now. Red Bull won this race in Season 5 with Rowdy. Looking to go back-to-back in Baku. McKinney, I believe, actually pitted again.
Thanks. I was just about to praise Aaron for doing great off the lead from the start, and then right after he gets past and gets into all of that, and got McKinnon having more trouble going off in the back. Bad start for Alpine in this one.
Joey leads Banjo, excuse me, by 1.2, and now DeMeo looking for second. It's going to fly to the inside of the Williams, and through the straightaway will clear him. So DeMeo started 6th up to 2nd, and now has to run down Joey, his former teammate, for the lead as Slurp pits. A lot of early pit stops in this one.
It was a bit of controversy last season at Brazil, I believe, right, with the contact between the teammates of Joey and DeMeo. I wonder if, some bad blood part of the reason they're not on the same team anymore.
Could be the case. Aaron is now into the pits as we watch Slurp's pit stop here, getting a wing change, new tires, and serving his penalty. McKinnon was not able to serve his on his pit stop. And DeMeo is closing on Joey for the lead here in the castle section. Just as I say that, Joey starts to pull away a little bit. DeMeo, just like that, is broken away from Banjo, who's now going to be under pressure from Cole for third. And then you have to go 41 seconds back to find Slurp.
Was it
some
DeMeo?
damage lost there? Yeah, DeMeo has damage.
DeMeo?
Yeah. Right end plate gone for the Red Bull. Still looks like he'll be okay here, but obviously not ideal as we come to 22 to go this time. And DeMeo will get DRS yellows in Sector 1. That's McKinnon, who I believe has spun again.
He's gone off in that
as
same
DeMeo
corner, like
closes, he has a humongous run on Joey.
Cole's
Here he
around
goes to the
Banjo
inside.
for third.
And DeMeo takes the lead away, as Cole does take third from Banjo, as Josh just mentioned. So DeMeo up into the lead, Season 5 champion, looking for another win. Start off his title defense the best way you can. Joey not going away, though. Oh, DeMeo really squirrely off that corner.
Yeah. Joey's doing a pretty good job of keeping it clean. About everybody else around him has had some sort of
DeMeo's on the wall
incident
again
or
there with
something.
the left rear. That was that same turn that he jumped and hit Slurp at in the Season 5 race here, which was also a wild one that saw a lot of damage in DNFs. Joey's still not going away, still hanging out about 2/10 back. He closes really far in on the brakes there. Cole's still 1.3 back of these guys. Have not talked about tires yet. top 3 mediums. Banjo on hards. Aaron did start on hards, but went to softs. So did Slurp and McKinnon on mediums after, I believe, he's made 2 stops. Joey with DRS looks like he's going to go for the lead again. He goes to the inside of DeMeo in the Red Bull and takes it away.
He has battery that he can use for defense here.
Significantly more battery than DeMeo, but DeMeo's still going to go for the move anyway. Joey did not really use all that much. And here comes DeMeo as there's yellows in Sector 1. That's for McKinnon again, as DeMeo clears Joey for the lead.
Slurp and Aaron are both on the softs back there. Slurp just ran a 1:41.959, I believe, to take fastest lap for the moment.
And he had to overtake. There's a couple of overtakes going on between them coming off the pit road. They're both on that strategy that they had to go on improvised. A separate fight going on outside of the leaders.
DeMeo beginning to pull away. Cole still not making any ground on the top 2. He still has Banjo for company.
Oh, I think Joey might have caught the wall there. It was really close. It wasn't
Trying to
an
see if
ideal
there's
corner.
damage.
I don't think he got
No
any
damage for Joey.
Yeah.
It's going to have DRS once again on the front here. But does not look like he will have enough to get back up to DeMeo in time to make a move. Still plenty of time, though. 20 laps to go. And oh, DeMeo almost spins it out. What a save from the Red Bull. He has struggled getting off these corners so far, but he's still in the lead. Joey had to watch as DeMeo kept that thing straight. And still not close enough to make a move for the lead.
These two are both doing a really good job of keeping it to where they're quick enough to not let Cole and Banjo really gain on them, even though they're making mistakes and might have some damage. They're still keeping the gap back to 3rd and 4th pretty steady, around 2 seconds, maybe a little less.
But yeah, Joey did a good job at that by not trying to make the move on the front straightaway last lap, waiting until that second DRS zone.
Riding on board with Cole, trying to break into the DRS, still about 8/10 away. Banjo just hanging out back there on the hards, which I don't know how much of an advantage that's going to be later in the run, but if it gets to where the mediums show excessive wear, then he could be the one that can capitalize on these front 3.
So a lot of times last season where Banjo went for a strategy where he pitted earlier and it looked great, but then the tires wore out and he lost position. So we're going for the reverse here.
Joey has DRS, looking for the lead, and he will not make the move. Just playing it cautious here. I believe these two might be trying to work together to just keep the race between these two, as they are closing quickly on McKinnon.
Not a good corner by Joey there.
Yeah, Cole gained about 3/10 on him. There you see the gap between 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Banjo still hanging out in 4th, just following Cole through.
Coming up in the lap car with Kenyon.
There you see him. And thankfully these cars are ghost routes. This pass would be really, really difficult in the castle section. And DeMeo gets through almost without issue. And Joey has actually lost significant ground in the process. Not sure if he had another issue or not.
Yeah, DeMeo's out of DRS range now.
DeMeo's safely breaking away, but Joey might get lucky here and get some DRS off of McKinnon on the front straightaway. to try to break back into that gap, that 1 second gap. Yeah, he will easily have DRS off of McKinnon here.
Not a good lap there because he was in range and had a lot more battery at the start of the lap. Now has significantly less battery and is not in range. He might get it here. Yeah, he did.
And Joey back in DRS. Not by much, but he's in there.
Kenyon goes off again.
It's not been a good race for Alpine.
It's just that
At
one
all.
corner for him, though. He keeps missing that second corner. No matter what. He cannot get that corner down.
Thankfully for McKinnon, this is just a warm-up race for what's to come
Won't be going here.
in season number 6. Yeah. Just saying, like in general. As DeMeo trying to break away from Joey once again. Go on board with the Williams through the Castle section as DeMeo went wide there, cost him a lot of time. Gave him about 3 tenths, 4 tenths, as Joey now easily can make a move down the front straightaway if he wants to. Coming to 17 laps to go this time. And speaking of Season 6, I don't know if one of you wants to go over the schedule at some point in this race.
All right, let's pull it up in a moment.
Hey, we got some time. We're not even halfway through. I think DeMeo is easily faster, but the squirreliness and the going wide on some of the corners are costing him because he keeps pulling him out to just under a second, and then Joey just consistently keeps cutting it back down whenever a mistake's made. He's staying just in range to where a move could be made if another mess up, like right here, maybe.
And here he goes. Joey to the inside and will clear DeMeo. First lead change we've seen in a few laps, and DeMeo will have an opportunity to get it right back with his own bite of DRS. And to the inside he goes. Side by side, but not for long, as DeMeo will retake P1. Oh, he almost spins it again! Man, oh man, that Red Bull is sideways on the exits, but he is still showing amazing pace.
Yeah, Cole gained about 7 tenths there when that happened, and a few more of those, he'll be right back in it with Banjo. So these two got to be a little more careful than that.
Expected Cole to get up there quicker, honestly. Both DeMeo and Joey have made some mistakes, but Cole just now starting to get in range to capitalize on it.
Still 1.6 seconds back.
Taking a weird line through that.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. They're jumping over that curb.
Yeah,
I'm
Cole's
just being worried.
having a really good lap. He's into the DRS of Joey now, and he pulled away from Banjo.
He is in it. Cole used every single percent of his battery to try to get in, and
he had
just
a
like that, he's out
monster lap.
again. He did not get DRS on the front straightaway, though, and Joey is going to retake the lead. Cole 1.2 back now. He has dropped Banjo, as DeMeo will not make a move for the lead, trying to keep Cole out of DRS and not battle with Joey here.
Joey hit the wall
I
off
think
the corner.
both of them caught
right
the
rear.
wall there.
Yeah. But he had, I mean, looks like he had like center, corner, and he just slid through there and hit the wall.
And you see again just how loose DeMeo is on the exit of the corner. And Cole is barely out of DRS with some time to get there before the next zone. See
DeMeo's
how
at 100% battery.
he is, and Joey's at 81. And Cole is using battery once again to try to get up there. 1.1 is the gap, and DeMeo thought about a move. But that would have been a really dangerous corner to do so. Cole gained 2/10 through the entry of that corner, but then lost it on the exit. Let's see if he's able to get in right here. He's in for now, but does he have enough battery to stay there before the detection point? It's got to be close. 10%. He's at 8/10. DeMeo going to go for the lead before they even get to DRS here. And will Cole have DRS? He does. The McLaren has gotten into it as they're still side by side for the lead.
Is it raining?
Yeah, it looks like there's some drizzle, but I don't know. That could just be something. They don't look like there's.
I mean, it
yeah,
is
there's
overcast
definitely
now.
some drizzle going on that I can see.
Wow.
But they don't look like they're sliding around too bad.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
no, it's definitely raining.
Last
It is
lap,
definitely raining.
I saw Joey slid big time in a corner and hit the right rear when both DeMeo did too. That might have been the first sign of it.
Yeah, McKinnon is into the pits. I wonder if he'll go to intermediates, even though it's a little bit early.
If it's raining now,
And
it could come down
DeMeo!
to,
Whoa,
yeah,
he hits
big
the
hit
wall there. That was almost significantly worse.
Just
And
as I
now all these
switched
guys are going to be on
McKinnon in the
absolute
pits.
skates.
Yeah, this could come down to whoever nails this. What is it? What's it called?
And the person that we've seen
Changeover
nail the
period.
wet tires the most is Slurp, but he's out of the picture. So I have to take advantage Cole here in this
Yeah, Slurp's
situation.
going to need a safety car to get back into this. Same with Aaron and McKinnon. But
He is, but
We
with
got
these conditions, we
little
usually
four-car
could get
race now.
one. But I have to think Slurp and Cole are the two best in these conditions. We saw this exact scenario basically in Brazil, and it was those two finishing 1-2. Slurp would have won if not for the 10-second penalty, and then Cole finished second, but got the win. And Cole, that's Banjo
got a penalty.
got a
and
time penalty.
McKinnon went
DeMeo
on
hard into the
softs.
wall too. Lost the lead.
Yeah.
That stinks for
Cole's there.
Banjo. He was just getting in the fight.
Yeah, Cole actually cut that corner as well. I thought I was about to
Oh,
talk. Oh, DeMeo, he's out of the
hard.
race. He
No, he's dead.
DNF'd!
He is gone.
Oh,
That's a safety
no!
car.
And there's the safety car that Slurp, Aaron, and McKinnon needed. As, wow, the defending champion has crashed out in the exhibition race in Baku.
The classic mistake through that section, going wide and right into the barrier. It is
And
unforgiving.
Cole passed Joey on pit
Yeah,
entry,
Cole
so
got-
Cole's the leader
yeah,
now.
That was clutch there.
Wow. And going to intermediates is Cole. Probably everybody else is doing the same. Yep, Joey enters. Wow, what a turn of events we have here on lap 13.
DeMeo was all
Banjo
over the place for
dancers.
a while, but he held it off till there, and it looks like it just, whether it was the rain or I think he had some damage from earlier or whatever it was, he just couldn't hold on to it anymore. Brings everybody back into the picture, though.
Wow. And now it's going to be who's the best in the wet. As Slurp comes in.
Well, it brings you back. He got right side, I believe it was right side wing damage. The top of the wing came off when he hit that same corner beforehand, and then maybe that played a part in it because he hit that wall again and then hit a straightaway wall, and then he was done.
As Slurp completes his pit stop for enters, Aaron is in as well. Going to take probably a couple laps to get formed back up here as the gap was really spread out between everybody. Aaron puts on enters and gets a new front wing as well. And just like that, the dynamic of this race has shifted in a big, big way. DeMeo, who had led the most laps, once it got to the wet conditions, he was already really, really struggling on exit before the rain got here, and as soon as the rain got here, it made it slick enough to where he just lost control.
as happy as Cole is
What?
for getting to the lead now. He's probably a little not as happy because Slurp is back in the race, and Slurp is
I don't know.
showing he's pretty good here and on the wets overall, or inners or whatever, wet conditions.
And Banjo, nope, that's Joey going back into the pits here. Not
I
sure
don't,
why.
I don't know what McKinnon's doing here. He hit the wall off the corner. He's on soft tires and didn't pit there.
I
He's a
think he
lap
might have
back.
been trying to get his lap back, and Slurp's back in as well. And Joey's getting a new
Joey
front
had
wing.
some wing damage, yeah. Must have not
Guess
fixed it under
either
the first pit stop.
didn't repair it, or yeah, Slurp is just going in for a new set of inters. And the rain is picking up in a big way now. You could see it as Joey goes around turn 2 here. And I believe we should restart probably next time, as you see Joey trying to get some heat into his tires there. See if Aaron can get back up to the pack in time for us to go green this time by. And looks like we would not be going green, so now might be a good time to tell you guys about the Season 6 schedule.
Or do you want us to say it?
That's
Yeah,
unfortunate. Nobody wants to talk about it. Seems
sorry.
that way.
Okay. I've got it up. So, starting, what is the 25th is next week, right? So the 25th,
Correct.
at Australia. Apparently, I wasn't there for it. Had an incredible finish last season.
Dead.
Then we head to Bahrain, Portugal, which had another, I think, won the competition for the best finish last
Banjo
season.
just put on medium tires. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, I guess
Not
he's.
sure why.
I guess
Is the
he
rain
has
lightning?
different intel.
No, it's
It
not.
looked like it was lightning, and then out of pit road, it picked up. I don't know. Yeah, that's odd. Maybe he thinks it's gonna go away, or maybe he heard something on the radio.
Huh.
Yeah, that's weird.
Alright, sorry. I continue.
So where's that? And then after Portugal, we have Spain on the 18th of March. Then we go to Austria, which includes a sprint race for I believe the first time in Costco history, and then Silverstone to start out April. Then Qatar, Jeddah, Imola, Belgium, Japan for the fourth to final race, and then Circuit of the Americas, including a sprint race. I'm excited for that one. One of my favorite tracks in basically any game to race. We'll see how it goes. Them driving. Then Mexico, the second to final race, and Brazil to end out in June. To end it.
And to end out F1 24, it only makes sense to have the finale at the best track, in my personal opinion. Couple things I want to add there. Imola is on the schedule for the first time ever. And yeah, Potato mentioned the sprint races are also a first for Season 6, and also a first is the prize pool. Which I will tell you guys about, obviously. This race has a prize, a $10 prize to the winner. But we do have other prizes for drivers. So the champion, the Season 6 champion, gets $25, the driver's champion, that is. Second place gets $15, third gets $12, fourth gets $10, fifth gets $5. Constructors Champions, that is $10 to each driver, and each race win you get is $5, which is added to your total at the end of the season. All payouts will be at the end of the season, which encourages people to show up and get points and all that good stuff, because your wins only count if you are top 5 in points, or your win money, I should say. So, should make for an interesting season with some raised stakes, as we're about to go green here, I believe. So Cole will lead them away. Joey Slurp the top 3, Aaron in 4th, Banjo, who we'll have to watch really closely because he's on the mediums, and McKinnon is still laps down. As Cole hits the gas and gets away, he got a really, really good start as Joey did not go at all. And he's going to drop to 3rd as Slurp takes 2nd away. As he goes wide, here comes Joey back to the inside with the crossover move. As our yellow's on Sector 1, that's McKinnon dropping all the way back. He did not pit for intermediate tires.
For some reason.
Yeah, Banjo's already 7 seconds off the pack. 8 seconds.
Yeah,
and
Banjo really, really struggling. So that's going to be his race over unless we get another safety car here. And just like that, Cole is gone, 1.1 ahead of Slurp. But we saw this exact same story in Brazil last season. Cole had the lead by about a second and a half, I want to say, and then Slurp just closed the gap and took it from him and won the race. On the track, anyway. And just as I say that, Slurp starts to close in. Coming to 10 laps to go in our Season 6 exhibition in Baku. And as Potato mentioned, next week we kick off. Oh my goodness, Joey almost DNF'd there in the castle section. And just like that, Slurp is catching Cole in a big, big way, down to half a second already. Slurp, who had a really, really bad start to this race, is now in prime position to take the win. He won the exhibition race last season as well, looking to go back-to-back in non-points events.
Was Cole doing that last race here? I don't remember him taking that line.
Cole DNF last race here. I think Slurp got a podium too. So, yeah, I checked that earlier.
Yeah, the podium
was
Ronnie DeMeo Slurp.
Kind of looking
pretty
to
sure.
see
As
who
Slurp with a huge run. Cole trying to block the inside lane. Slurp still looking for a way around. Going to go to the outside. Cole trying to block again, but Slurp is there. He's going to try to go around the outside here into turn number 1. We have a battle for the lead here in Baku. Cole clears them as Slurp did not get a good corner there at all. But he is pressuring the McLaren in a big way.
Yeah, when these two are going for the lead, we usually either have some hijinks or a really good finish, so buckle up. You could see about anything right now.
I'm telling McKinnon is just now pitting for wet tires.
I believe that is
shock
what's
me if
happening.
he didn't put on wet tires.
Yeah,
full
he's
wet
on
tires.
wets.
He
And
waited
Banjo,
the
who
3
had pitted
laps
for the
under
mediums, has
safety
lost
car.
28 seconds in 2 laps.
Slurp's all over the back. He's gonna make a move here directly.
Remember, no DRS because of the wet conditions. So it'll be just have to be pure pace and battery. And McKinnon has once again missed Sector 1.
He might have the Mahavir Reganathan moment
He goes, guess
Might have to
who?
give McKinnon a prize for every corner he's missed in Sector 1 today. He'd probably be a millionaire.
It's the same. Is that turn 2 again?
Yep, it was turn 2. And he is
missed
doing
that corner
burnouts over there.
every
Now there's a
single
virtual
time.
safety car, even though he's ghosted. Interesting.
Oh, Banjo!
And what happened to Banjo? Oh, Banjo spun as well. That's why the virtual safety car is out.
Did he even? That was a weird spot. He was just stopped in the apex of the corner.
Well, he is on.
I mean, he's on dry tires in really, really wet conditions. I'm not surprised. So Banjo, the medium tire strat did not work out at all, and now he has no front wing and is 55 seconds behind the field.
Yikes.
Well, where it would be a benefit to him is if it were to pretty quickly go dry, and he wouldn't have to
Oh, no,
pit.
here comes Slurp again to the pits. Under a VSC, Joey is back in as well. Maybe they're going to full wets here. The rain is really, really picking up now.
I wonder if...
And nope, just fresh enters for Slurp. Let's see what Joey does. Joey is going to fresh enters as well. So I guess they think that 4 laps is a lot on the intermediate tire as Aaron comes back in. So Cole, the only one that did not pit for fresh intermediates. Wonder how big of a factor that will play. We're still under virtual safety car, unless it got full course and it's changed to full course and it's glitched on my screen. Not entirely sure.
What if there's a bit of a
Oh, it is full
miscommunication
course. It is full course.
with
Yeah, the safety
Banjo
car
and
is out.
his team, and he just put on medium tires and meant to put
So
on
that,
different set?
I mean, that's definitely a possibility. I don't see how him going to mediums in these conditions would be a strategy that he would actually call, but the safety car obviously saves him as he's back into the race now. And he's going to come in for hopefully intermediate tires this time and a wing change as we are under the second full course safety car of the race, 3rd overall as we had 1 VSC on lap number 1.
Yeah, Banjo's onto the inners. Everyone behind Cole will have fresh.
And McKinnon is
inners.
back on softs.
Tires.
He must have heard Normie talking about a prize for every time he spins. He wants to collect even more of that.
Oh, he hit the wall exiting the pit road.
Oh my goodness.
Normie's gonna have the whole prize fund for the season on McKinnon's spin counter.
Yeah,
He
for
went
real.
off in turn 2 again.
Oh my goodness. I'm just going to put the camera on him until we get back going.
I mean, he's fine through the turn 3, but whenever the turn before turn 2, he just can't get it down.
The rain is really, really heavy now. I'm not sure if it's worth it to go to wets or not, but it is coming down. Still got a long time for Banjo to catch up here. Oh, McKinnon just slammed the wall as I switched back to him because I was like, I'm going to put the camera back on him. And more wing damage. Alpine's going to run out of their season of wing change supplies here in the exhibition race.
What's the bet on tires here for him? It'll be
More softs.
more softs.
He's going for fastest lap and a wing change.
Hey, made turn 2.
For the first time all night, took him 18 laps.
Joey down pit road, and Aaron.
I'm surprised with how many laps we've run that Cole hasn't come in because everyone else behind him has multiple times now. And Joey is going to full wets. Aaron is as well. So here we go. We have some tire strategy. I wonder if Banjo will come in and do the same. Yes, he is. So we're still waiting to get going. It's going to be a little bit longer.
Oh! McKinnon just hit the wall again. Really
Oh my
hard.
goodness.
He's swerving everywhere
I am surprised he is still not DNF'd. And almost spoke too soon.
He still doesn't have a penalty, but yeah, Banjo does.
Banjo said there was some glitch, so that 3-second might not stand. We'll have to see after. But still under a long, long safety car here. And there you see, was that no, that was not Banjo, sorry. That was McKinnon and into the wall again.
We'll pit again. Oh, never mind. He wrecked it.
Oh no, there he
50 miles
goes.
an hour too
It
fast
was
into
only a
the
matter
pit
of
road.
time.
And so, in the
And-
race-long battle of McKinnon versus the wall, we finally
The
have
wall
a
won.
victor. Well,
A surprise
congrats,
upset.
everyone, you
The
get a
pit
top
road-
5.
The pit road entry got him instead of one of the various turn 2 for the final corner getting him like he's been hitting a lot.
And I don't think. Oh, I was just about to say I don't think we're going green, but here we go.
Banjo's a ways back still. He's about 17
Yeah.
seconds still. So
Coming to 6 laps to go, we have Cole on worn-ish inters, Slurp on fresher inters, and then we have Joey, Aaron, and Banjo all on the wet tires. So it'll be an interesting end of this race to see who can keep up the most. On board with Cole to see when he goes.
Banjo will catch up here.
Yeah, Banjo's here, as Slurp's gonna go to the outside of Cole here before he even goes. Cole's still not going, still not going. He's waiting a really long time. Will he go? Someone play the job. Oh, never mind. Okay, here we go. Cole hits the gas finally and breaks away by about half a second over Slurp. There's already a battle for 5th as Aaron and Banjo are going at it. Into turn 1 we go. You can barely see anything because of the spray. And Banjo passes Aaron for 4th place. Cole leads by 4/10 over Slurp. Then you have Joey in 3rd on the full wets, trying to run those two down.
It looks like wet conditions out here.
Yeah, I'd have to say advantage Joey, but I'm just not sure he's going to have the same pace as these guys, because Cole and Slurp were so good in wet conditions. Cole leads by half a second going into the Castle section, which I'm sure will be treacherous. Looks like everybody makes it through clean, though.
Slurp ran it way harder and got through just as clean as now all over him again. He can run the castle section really well through there. Cole took it a little more conservatively, but
Slurp
yeah,
being
Slurp's
aggressive,
there
here he
now.
comes. 1/10 back, he's going to hit the brakes early. Joey's still not able to keep pace with these guys, as I believe that's someone's wing just flew off. I think it was Aaron's. No. I'm not sure. Slurp 3/10 back now. Cole had a really big issue, and here comes Slurp with a big run, coming to 5 laps to go. Slurp using all the ERS, Cole using all his as well. Slurp going to go to the inside for the lead. They're going to be side by side. It's going to be a drag race to turn one between the Ferrari and the McLaren, and Slurp wins it, takes the lead away. And Slurp, who I believe to be the best in the wet conditions, now showing that as he leads here in Baku. Still a long way to go, though. Any mistake can be made.
Joey losing time on these guys. Oh, and he hits the inside wall.
That's going to cost him even more time. Now he is well back. No damage, though. Banjo still in fourth, not able to gain any ground on his teammate.
I might be wrong here. I think intermediates may just still be the tire. Unless
Cole hits the wall a little bit, and he lost a lot of time. Slurp now almost a second ahead.
The conditions.
I
don't
agree.
think the tire makes much of a difference. I just think these two are the best in the wet conditions.
Especially at a track. I mean, it magnifies your wet driving skills with this close quarters of racing. And I mean, it's the car versus the track a lot of the time.
Slurp beginning to pull away, trying to defend his exhibition win from last season in Austria when he won.
He's going back to his line in that corner, cutting it.
Yep, Cole,
Apparently
he
not
gained a
cutting
lot
it.
of time
He
right
gained
there.
like 4 tenths doing that. So as long as he doesn't get a penalty for it, that might need to be where he makes up some time every lap.
Well, we saw it at Las Vegas in that second to last, that chicane section. People would kind of cut it there, and then at the end, everybody was getting penalties. But I don't think that's going to be an issue here for Cole. Because he's done it that much.
4
it
laps
has
to
be
go.
legal.
Slurp leads his first lap of the night, as Cole still a second back. He used some battery to gain a couple of tenths, but gonna come down to these two as Joey 2.3 back.
If I had a nickel for every time it came down to those two, I could pay for McKinnon's spin bill.
That is a great point. Slurp, who came up just short of his third Formula Costco championship last season.
And he was devastated.
He was devastated, as we saw after Brazil. Just little things that could have gone his way. The 10-second penalty in Brazil.
Las
The
Vegas.
Australia incident with this late safety car. Just a couple of things you could point to that are like, if that went a little bit differently, he would probably be a 3-time champion right now.
And I think that the worst thing is to the concern for the guy that he's beating right now, because Cole was so good in that final stretch of the season where it was already done for him, winning a lot of races. And now with prize money, I think Cole is going to be a big threat, and I think Slurp knew that was a really good chance for him to win another championship. Got the threat of Cole because he missed a couple of races, right? So
He did. And with Rowdy probably in the fray this season full time, it's going to be a fun championship battle.
Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of people for the win every week. We got DeMeo. He won the championship last year. He'll be up there. Joey's always fast. Banjo's consistently around the top 3 to 5. These two are always up front. It's gonna be.
Honey
anyone's
Badger
guess who
racing this
wins
season?
what.
I am not
hopefully
sure.
we see him some, but
I
don't
hope
think
so,
he's raced
too.
in the beginning. But not sure. He's quick too, so if we get him, that's another one that could be a threat every week. Even so, it
Slurp
usually
stretches
still
the
comes
gap
down
out to
these two.
1.4 as we're under 3 laps to go now. You guys can continue, sorry.
Oh, you're okay. You're the lead commentary, Normie. You don't have to apologize to us.
I'm just making sure we're like on keeping track of the race a little bit while we're talking about the upcoming season.
Should be a good one. I think we can see a record for number of winners. I don't know what the record is off the
I
top
hope
of my
so.
head, but
Hopefully we're able to get some new people in as well.
I think the biggest question looming in everybody's minds: will OPGC Man get a podium?
I certainly hope so.
I haven't thought that
It was-
once, to be honest.
It was
with you.
this race last season that
Okay.
he probably showed the most amount of speed I've seen from him.
Ooh, Cole just slammed the wall in the castle section there. I think that's the castle section. That's what it looked like.
Yep,
He just
that is.
hit it pretty hard.
And no damage for him, but lost him a lot of time. It's now 2 seconds, so Slurp has this one in the bag, barring a late mistake here, which he does not make very often.
I'll tell you, I mean, Cole, he's probably not going to win this one, and I haven't heard good things about this track out of his mouth, but he might have figured something out in that corner. In dry conditions, that might be the line. We'll see though, if ever we come back here for a dry race for points.
2 laps to go for the Ferrari of Slurp. He will start this season with $10 in his pocket if he's able to bring it
More than
home.
me. What about it?
He didn't have the best start to the race, but after a couple safety cars and some rain, he certainly finished it off pretty well.
Yeah, I think whenever we get to a situation in the season, if we do, I think we'll get at least one more rain race in the regular season. I think Slurp will be the big threat. I haven't seen enough of some of these other guys who've been racing this in the rain.
I think Tadeo would have been solid in the rain. He just didn't really make it into the stretch run of the rain.
Slurp almost just
What happened there?
He about
Wow, that was
plowed the
really
wall,
close.
Yeah, he lost a ton of time.
And that's going to give Cole a chance here. He only has 10% battery. Slurp's going to use some of his and push back away. But coming to the white flag, it's not quite over yet. 1 lap to go in the exhibition in Baku. Slurp leads by 1.6. And if he has another mistake like that, we could see Cole get right up to him with a chance here.
I think we need to not jinx him. Don't get ahead of ourselves. He's not fully in the clear yet.
And the rain has lightened,
in this condition.
which will make it easier for these guys to get around. And we see a pretty decent dry line, I would say, forming. So it's going to make it harder for them to make mistakes, but Cole's still hanging out about 1.7 back. Coming through the castle section for the final time. No gain from Cole there. 1.9 actually lost some time. Make it 2 seconds. Slurp just has to bring it home. No mistakes here. Hopefully no more sliding through Sector 3, but he's just got a few turns to go to bring it home. 1.6 as Cole gained a lot there. This will be his last chance. And Slurp sliding. He's trying to keep it straight. He does. And coming through the last couple of corners. And oh, Slurp, he's sliding sideways. 1 second, make it 9/10 now. But down the straightaway, I don't think Cole's going to have enough time to get there. He suffered a heartbreaking defeat in the championship last season, but he starts this season with a bang. Slurp wins the exhibition in Baku, sideways across the line. After a very tense last couple of laps, which saw
Battle for the podium.
Cole get really close, and battle for the podium is going to be a photo finish between the Williams. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Joey!
Well,
by 4 1,000ths of a second.
Banjo had a 3-second penalty anyways, but
Yeah, he did, but I mean, he
Yeah.
talked about a glitch, so it might not have stood, but Joey does something he did not do all of last season, finish on the podium.
Joey and
Got
Banjo in a
revenge.
photo finish. Never seen that before.
Never.
Driver of the day.
Baku. Last time we were here.
Another photo finish between Joey and Banjo. We saw that for the fourth place in points last season in the finale in Abu Dhabi. This time Joey gets the better end of it. Slurp is your winner. We're going to try to talk to him here.
Maybe he'll be in a better mood than Brazil. I haven't watched that yet. I still have to figure out what that's all about, but something tells me his mood will be a little better.
It is must-see TV, if I do say so myself. As we see the podium celebration, and Slurp does end up taking fastest lap as well.
By about a half a second.
Yeah, big gap. And there is your finishing order for our exhibition in Baku. We're going to talk to Slurp here as he has just joined the party. Slurp, congratulations, man. That was a really tense last run there. Take us through the wet conditions and how tough it was for you to get around this place.
The wet conditions definitely threw a little bit of a curveball into the race. Never have seen rain at Baku before, so it was a different challenge for me and most people in the field. But I think the rain definitely helped in my case. I seemed a lot more comfortable in the rain than Cole and the others were around, and not having any DRS for them to leech off of was nice. And overall, I think the rain played a crucial part in my victory today.
Yeah, so take us through the beginning of the race. You had an issue which set you way back, and a safety car brought you back into the fray. So take us through what happened there and how you were able to get back into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I was looking at my phone, just not paying attention at all, and ran into the back of DeMeo, I believe. It gave me some pretty bad wing damage. 10-second penalty, obviously. So that set me back for a majority of the race, but I overcame it thanks to that safety car for whatever happened up front with DeMeo. Really appreciated that, and that really flipped the script on my whole race.
So this has to give you some confidence going into this season. You won the exhibition race last season, so that makes it 2 in a row for you, and obviously came up just short of your third championship. So how confident are you that you can get that third championship in season number 6?
Yeah, it's great winning preseason races. Mean nothing, but it's a cool little.
You're $10 richer.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. That's very cool. But being able to win before the season even really started is very encouraging, to say the least. And I think if we're able to get more rain races this upcoming season, then I think that would help my case a lot, because last preseason race in Austria, rain race, I won. Brazil, it was a rain race. Crossed the finish line first, but didn't get to keep it. And tonight, obviously, it turned into a rain race where I felt very comfortable. But going into the season, I just hope to get a pole for the first time in like 3 seasons and just improve on spots I missed in last season.
Well, thank you, Slurp. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Potato and Josh, you got anything for our winner?
Fuck you.
All right, we hear Potato's opinion. Josh, you got anything you want to ask Slurp before we let him
I'm
go?
joking. I'm happy for Slurp Dub.
Yay!
Hi, Slurp, big fan. Quick question
Thanks,
though:
man.
how do you drive car?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
so,
saying,
like,
dude.
Yeah, so like there's this. So when you get in the car, you're like, first of all, you gotta know you're looking forward, in the car. The gas pedal, it's like a gas pedal, and it makes you go. But besides that, honestly, you just got to turn when it says to turn. Like,
Oh,
I mean that's all. It's
that would explain the lack of success in my driving career.
yo, Josh Brown, Yoshi 1724. Listen to me.
That is I.
You just gotta keep pushing through. Be determined to get whatever you need to do, whatever you need to accomplish to be the one. Not you don't even have to be the one. Just be better. Be
I'm
better
already
than
good.
you
I got
are.
the trophy by my name. So
It is true you do have more podiums than OP Cheesy Man. So that is always an accomplishment
OP
you will
Cheesy
hold.
Man catching strays in the post-race interview.
We'll hopefully
Apologies.
see OP Cheesy Man and all of you guys, the viewers, next
Are we not getting
week
Joey an
when
interview?
we go. No,
Joey
he didn't
is
win.
pleading for an interview right now.
Just because they got a podium in an exhibition race does not mean
Joey's gotten
he gets
two
an interview.
Joey's gotten
Joey
two
is
podiums.
like on his hands and knees for an interview right now, and Normie's like, actually, no.
Tell Joey to win a race and then I'll interview him.
Joey's
It's
last
not
two
that
podiums were both preseason races.
I know.
Poor guy.
That man deserves
All
an
right,
interview.
so as I was saying, hopefully we will see all of you guys next week when we kick off season number 6 in Australia. We had a very fun race there in the opener for season 5, and we're doing it again next week, February 23rd at 8:30. From Josh, BB and Potato, our winner Slurp, who is $10 richer, and myself, Normie. This is us signing off. We will see you guys in Australia next Tuesday.